my little party animals. Hiphiprenee here today with a brand new speed build for you. I know it has been a while. I don't think that I've put out a video since like the beginning of January. Life is crazy. Life is crazy, but hopefully we are back at it now, and we are doing a collab today. It has been a very long time. I honestly cannot remember the last time that I did a collab. Maybe it was around Halloween. I think it was around Halloween. So it's been quite a few months, but I was on TikTok the other day just chit-chatting with a friend of mine, DopamineDoll, and we were kind of talking. I don't even remember how this came up, but we were both talking about how, I like closed concept houses. She's kind of more into open concept houses and just how different these two things are. And, just that one particular house in an open concept format would look totally different to the exact same house in a closed concept format. And I sat there and the wheels in my brain started turning, and I messaged her again and I was like, do you want to do a collab where we pick the same house and then we have to build the same house but with opposite types of floor plans? And of course she was totally into it. And so because we are both also gluttons for punishment, not only did we each have to do the opposite type of floor plan than what we normally like, but we also had a budget, so we could not spend over 30,000 simoleons. I will say, I think that I was just under 30,000 simoleons. I might have been just over, but I did notice that DopamineDolls did also go a little bit over. So now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember if the lot price was supposed to be included in that. So if the lot price was not supposed to be included in that, then I could have spent an extra 1,500 simoleons on this house, and that is entirely my fault. But anyway, so we made sure that there was a budget, but on top of the budget, we also had to use a brown and green color scheme. So I'm going to be entirely honest in that when I first started building this house, so like what you're seeing me do now with the layout and all that stuff, I was like prepared. I was so ready to go. I had a list in front of me of the colors I needed to follow, the budget I needed to follow. I had a big note that said open concept so that I didn't end up trying to make a closed concept house like I normally would. And then after I finished putting up like the floors and the walls and just kind of getting the general color scheme going, after that, I entirely forgot that we were supposed to do green and brown. It ended up working out. I did, for the most part, do a green and brown kind of colored house, with the exception of the kitchen, which I definitely put some blue accents into. And I feel like there's another room that I definitely didn't do the green and brown. The bedrooms are kind of questionable because I did do green, because I was working off the colors I had already put into this house when I came back the following day. So I don't know if this is something you guys do, but when I'm building in The Sims, sometimes I'll build for like a few hours and then I'll walk away and I'll actually not start building again until the following day. And 9 times out of 10 when that happens, I look at the build that I was working on and I'm like, where was I going with this? I don't quite remember, but usually what I'll do is I'll just continue on with whatever kind of like design color scheme I already had going in the house, because I figured I did it for a reason, right? So, thankfully, I had already painted all of the walls in this house green, and all of the flooring was like a nice dark brown. So I kind of had that going for me. So luckily I did actually stick to the color scheme. I did do it. Pretty impressed with myself. DopamineDoll, on the other hand, had to do a fully closed concept house. I am so jealous of her. I will show you what she came up with at the end of this video. I'll do like a quick little tour of her house. I think it turned out super cute. I really like it. She definitely went like full closed concept. Like, you have to go through many, many rooms to get to any other rooms. Seems like a little bit of a fire hazard, but I'm gonna give her a pass because I know she doesn't do a lot of closed concept houses, and I actually really do like it. I think it turned out really nice. And speaking of DopamineDoll, if you have not checked out DopamineDoll, she is relatively new compared to me in the Sims community. I feel like I started following her probably sometime during the pandemic, so within the last 2 years for sure. But I actually found her over on TikTok. I think she is so hilarious. She cracks me up all the time, like literally all of the time, and I love her. She also has a YouTube channel, which is also DopamineDoll, so you can check her out there. Of course, all of her stuff is going to be linked in the description box down below, but I highly suggest, first off, you check out her TikTok. For sure, her TikTok, because she's hilarious and I love her, and anytime her videos pop up, it just makes me such a happy human being. But also her YouTube channel, which at the current moment in time only has 9 videos on it. She just started her YouTube channel almost 10 months ago, so I would love to see her get some more subscribers and get some more love for her videos, because again, she is super talented, she's also super funny, and she's also a friend of mine. So if you like me, you probably like her, and if you don't like me, then you'll probably like her too. You know why? Because she's not me. So, you know, regardless, go check out her channel, go check out her TikTok, and go give her a follow on all of those places, and let her know that hiphiprenee sent you. But we are coming towards the end of this house. I think for what I was able to use as far as the colors, which again, I know, I see the kitchen, I see that it's blue and it's not green and it's not brown, and I'm sorry. I forgot, okay? I literally just forgot. I don't know what to tell you. It's just, it is what it is, my friends, okay? There's nothing I can do about it at this point. It's already built. We just have the upstairs left. So the downstairs was really the harder part here because, again, open concept. I did separate the kitchen from the living room and the dining room, but of course, you know, it's still pretty open. You can definitely see everything from everywhere in this house, and it's not something that I enjoy doing. It physically hurt my soul the entire time I was building this. So the bedrooms, I'm gonna be honest, they ended up turning out fairly boring because I had almost run out of money at this point. So again, there's only so much that I could do here. I apologize. But after we get through the screenshots, we are going to do a quick little tour of what DopamineDoll came up with. All right, forgive the rat noises in the background, but here we are with both of the houses side by side. And I mean, you can definitely see the similarities here, but I went much smaller than DopamineDoll did. She went a lot bigger than me. She definitely went more for the really bright yellow. I went with like the really muted yellow. I don't know, I thought this one looked weird on my build, so that's why I didn't do that. But let's check out her closed concept layout we have here. So the upstairs is obviously just a staircase, and then we have like a nice little bedroom here with a desk. The roof is clipping in on that, but there's not much you can do about that, you guys, when you're building certain types of houses like this. Roofing, that's what's gonna happen. But downstairs, we have this very, very closed concept house, which I am super into, actually. So you walk in here and we have this nice little entryway, which goes into a cute little powder room. So you just have the toilet in there and the sink. I think that's super adorable. Then we come in here and we have the tiny kitchen, and it's just like a walk-through galley kitchen. It brings you right into the dining room. I love this little fridge tucked away next to the staircase, and this is like just enough space. It's perfect. I love it. So that brings you right into this dining room here, and then into the living room over here, which then brings you into a spot to go to the basement. I literally do not know how she afforded a basement because I was struggling just getting the 2 actual floors of the house done. But, you know, live your best life, I guess. So then we have this hallway, which comes to our staircase, brings us to a full bathroom and 2 bedrooms. And then, of course, the staircase leads up to the main or primary bedroom. This is so closed concept. This is even more closed concept than I usually go. So what I would have probably done, I actually really like this layout. I think this layout is very cool, but I would have maybe put kind of a throughway here. So I don't know if I would have moved the bathroom or left the bathroom and just had, you know, the bathroom kind of be like almost like a weird little hallway. I probably also would have put a door to the dining room over here just so we don't have to like go through this maze to get around the house. But I love it. I think it's super cute. And I'm really jealous that you got to do a closed concept because I struggled so bad with the open concept, but I think I did my best. Thank you again so much to DopamineDoll for doing this collab with me. I had a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Thanks everyone. Bye.